Hello, my beautiful Aries souls, my fierce and fiery warriors of the zodiac. Welcome back to Astrology Unlocked, the sacred space where we decode the universe's whispers together. Now, I want you to gather close and listen with your entire being, because the message I have for you today is not just an update, it is a cosmic summoning. Have you been feeling it? That deep, restless stirring in your spirit? That almost primal urge for a profound change? A feeling like a powerful engine is revving just beneath the surface, waiting for the signal to roar to life? I have a feeling you have. Because, my dear Aries, there is a day inscribed in the celestial calendar, a day that the universe has circled in cosmic gold just for you. This isn't a day you can escape or ignore, not because it is a threat, but because your very soul has been calling it forth. That day is November 20th. On this day, a chapter of your life is destined to close. A door will swing shut, not to steal anything away from you, oh no, but to finally, magnificently shatter the chains that have been holding you back from a truth you are now ready to face. Do not for 1 second think of this as a loss or a farewell. This is a divine realignment, a powerful verdict from destiny itself, the hand of the cosmos restoring the brilliant, untamed fire to your heart. On that day, your soul will be called by its true name, warrior. If these words are finding you now, if your heart is beating a little faster, know with every fiber of your being that this is no accident. You were guided here. So, let your magnificent spirit choose the light. As a sacred seal of your readiness, press that subscribe button right now, joining our beautiful family of cosmic explorers. Step with me into this journey, where you will understand why this powerful separation is not an ending, but the glorious, liberating beginning you have been fighting for. My dear, brave Aries, have you ever felt that some goodbyes in life don't come to diminish you, but to return to you the kingdom you forgot you ruled? November 20th is not just another date on the calendar for you. It is the moment when the universe leans in close and whispers, "I am not taking anything from you. I am simply removing the obstacles, clearing the battlefield, so you can reclaim your throne." In the powerful silence of that day, you will realize that this separation was never a final, heartbreaking period. Oh no, it is the invisible ink of destiny, writing the very first word of the most magnificent chapter in the epic saga of your soul. And before we dive deeper into this incredible cosmic event, I want to feel your energy. Are you ready to reclaim your power? In the comments below, right now, let me know you're ready to receive this transformation by typing, "I am ready for my fiery rebirth." And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Astrology Unlocked and turn on those notifications. You are part of this family, and I want to make sure you never miss these life-altering cosmic roadmaps we create just for you. I have connected with countless beautiful souls, warriors just like you, who have walked through the fire of transformation. I've seen it time and time again, in relationships that were thought to be lifelong, in careers believed to be secure, in friendships that seemed unbreakable, suddenly shattering, not like fragile glass, but like a dam breaking to release a powerful river. So many of them collapsed in that moment, thinking their world, their very identity, had ended. Yet as time, that great cosmic healer, did its work, they began to see with new eyes. They realized the person, the job, or the situation that departed was not a thief of their soul's light. That presence was a catalyst, a messenger sent by the universe to close a chapter that had grown too small, too restrictive for their magnificent, ever-expanding spirit. It was a necessary ending so that their soul could step, unburdened and free, into a brilliant new season of growth and victory. And for you, my beautiful Aries, that is the divine justice the cosmos itself has arranged. The universe has never, ever turned its face away from your silent battles. It has seen every sleepless night you've spent wrestling with your own thoughts, heard every frustrated sigh that no one else could. It has witnessed the invisible armor you wear to hide your vulnerabilities and the silent burdens you carry upon your strong shoulders. And sometimes, my dear friend, the departure of a person or a situation is not an injustice at all. It is the way the universe clears the sacred soil of your soul. Why? To plant new seeds. Not just any seeds, but the seeds of pure, unadulterated passion, of sovereign peace, of unshakable self-belief, and of magnificent blessings you once thought were reserved for others. I remember a client of mine, a powerful Aries man who had dedicated over 2 decades to a high-powered corporate job. It was his identity. He had the title, the security, the respect, everything he was told he should want. But inside, his fire was dwindling to an ember. He felt caged, his warrior spirit in chains. Then one day, due to a corporate restructuring, his position was eliminated. He was devastated. He told me it felt like his entire world had been ripped out from under him. He felt lost, adrift in a sea of failure. But in the stillness that followed, in the terrifying emptiness, he started to feel something else. A flicker, an old dream he had buried long ago, to build things with his own hands, to create a business from the ground up, began to call to him. He realized the loss of his job wasn't a loss at all. It was a liberation. Today, he runs a thriving custom furniture business. His hands are covered in sawdust, and his eyes hold a light, a fire that I had never seen before. He is more himself than he has ever been. This, my dear Aries, is what is unfolding for you. Some separations do not break you. They are divinely designed to set you free. Because you, Aries, you love with a fiery intensity. You give with a warrior's heart, and you fight for others until you sometimes forget that your own magnificent soul also needs to be championed, also needs to be protected. And so, the universe itself intervenes, cutting away the ropes of obligation and containment, so you may return to the wild, untamed wilderness of your own heart. Perhaps you too have screamed into the void, "How could they walk away when I gave them my entire world? How could this opportunity crumble when I fought for it with everything I had?" But Aries, please hear me now. The cosmos has seen everything. It knows your passion was true. It knows you gave with a measureless heart. And precisely because of that, it will never, ever leave you in the hands of those or in the situations that are unworthy of your brilliant light. Their leaving is not a punishment. It is your ultimate protection. The universe is leading you back to yourself, so you may stand tall, free, and radiantly, unapologetically alive. Close your eyes for just a moment, right here, right now with me. Take a deep, powerful breath in and release. Feel the rhythm of your own heart. Do you feel it? That steady, powerful beat. That is the pulse of life, the drumbeat of a new journey beginning. Each and every heartbeat is a cosmic message whispering, "You are still here, you are a force of nature, and you have never, ever been abandoned." And so, The beautiful question arises, after this divine realignment has occurred, what will guide you forward, my brave warrior? What incredible signs will the universe send to show you that you are walking the very path destiny has forged for you? They may be the repeating numbers you see everywhere, 111, 222, 444. Perhaps it's a hawk, the messenger of the spirit world, circling overhead when confusion grips you most. Or maybe it's a song that comes on the radio, a power anthem with lyrics that feel like they were written just for your soul. All of that, my friends, will be revealed. Stay with me, because in the second part of our journey today, we will unveil the unmistakable signals the universe is sending specifically to you, dear Aries, just before the fated, magnificent day of November 20th. And if you, in your own incredible life, have ever lived through a separation, be it a person, a job, or an old belief, only to realize later that it was a sacred liberation for you, share that story of strength in the comments below. Let it be a ritual of the soul, a testament that proves you have truly walked through the fire and now stand upon the threshold of a glorious new beginning. Your story could be the spark that ignites hope in another warrior's heart. Aries, allow me to speak to you now, not just as your guide, but as a soul who has witnessed the incredible power of cosmic timing, who has sat with hundreds of beautiful souls, warriors, leaders, pioneers in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, souls once shattered by what they perceived as loss, yet who rose again, their inner fire burning more brightly than ever before. I have listened to them through the years, to every battle cry and every quiet moment of reflection, and I know that what I am about to share is not some distant theory. It is the living, breathing testimony of the resilient human heart. On November the 20th, the universe will touch your life in a profound and undeniable way. That day is not a random tick on the clock. It is a breaking point, a cosmic crescendo where a great goodbye will unfold. Yet you must understand this with absolute clarity. This is not loss. This is a sacred recalibration. It is the moment when the cosmos places its hand upon the scales of your life and whispers, "I return this warrior to their true north. I return this soul to their power." The one who leaves, or the situation that crumbles, does not carry away your light. Oh no, my friend, they only take with them the shadows, the weight, the chains you have heroically borne for far, far too long. After many years of witnessing these transformations, I have realized one profound thing. In the later chapters of life, there are those who still ache with the piercing question, was I not enough for them to stay? Did I not fight hard enough for it to last? That question, like a shard of glass, has wounded their hearts for decades. But then, when they pause, when they sit in the sacred stillness and connect with their higher self, they have a magnificent realization. That person, that job, that life path never stole their soul. It came only to fulfill a role in their journey, to teach them, to challenge them, to strengthen them. And then, its purpose served, it departed to clear the path for a brand new, more authentic chapter. I remember a powerful conversation with a woman in her early 60s, a fiery Aries with a heart of gold. She sat across from me, her eyes filled with a mixture of past pain and newfound peace. She told me her husband of more than 3 decades had left her. For a year, she had felt abandoned, betrayed, forgotten. She, the warrior, felt utterly defeated. Yet one night, as she sat journaling, trying to make sense of the rubble of her life, she felt an overwhelming sense of energy, an unseen force wrapping around her. She knew in that moment it was the embrace of the universe, of her own unconquerable spirit. From that day forward, she no longer looked at the separation as a life sentence, but as a divine release. And I saw a fire in her eyes, not because he had returned, but because she realized she had finally, truly returned to herself. Aries, remember this: the cosmos has never, ever turned its back on your struggle. It has seen every night you stared at the ceiling, your mind racing, every moment you clenched your fists in frustration, believing no one understood the battle raging within you. The departure of that person or situation, though you may not yet fully understand it, is the universe's way of protecting your sacred fire. It is like a loving parent removing a heavy, ill-fitting piece of armor from their warrior child, so they can finally move with freedom, with agility, with power. The universe knows you have given too much, loved too fiercely, and sacrificed until you forgot the sound of your own soul's war cry. And it will not allow your magnificent spirit to be contained any longer. Perhaps you are thinking, but why me? Why is it always me who must face the battlefield, who must endure the great goodbyes? I want you to know this with every ounce of your being. It is not because you are weak, but because you are stronger than you could possibly imagine. The universe knows that only you, Aries, can transform the ashes of an ending into the embers of a new dawn. It knows that only you can turn the sorrow of separation into the triumphant roar of a new beginning. It knows that even if you fall into the deepest abyss, you will claw your way out, not with bitterness, but with more faith, more courage, and more compassion burning in your heart than ever before. Imagine your heart is a sacred forge. For years, you have been working with certain metals, certain tools. You've kept them, thinking they are all you have. But one day, the divine blacksmith, the universe itself, sends a powerful force to clear the forge, carrying away the old, worn-out materials. You watch in a moment of panic as they leave, but in that newly cleared space, you discover new, more precious metals, more powerful tools you never knew you possessed. And you will be astonished to realize that the clearing didn't destroy you. It only prepared you for your greatest creation yet, a life forged in the fire of authenticity and purpose. Over the years, listening to countless hearts, I have heard this same story repeated again and again, woven into the fabric of broken partnerships, ended careers, and friendships that ran their course. And yet, the pattern is always the same. Each soul believed their world had ended, but in the end, they discovered a portal. And you, Aries, you are the first sign of the zodiac, the divine spark, the pioneer. You are born to lead, to begin, to charge forward. You are the most courageous, and yet you are the one whose fire is most vulnerable to being dampened by the expectations of others. You are the most attuned to the universe's call to action. Close your eyes again, just for one more moment. Take that deep warrior's breath. Listen to the rhythm of your heart. Each beat is not just life, it is a confirmation, a cosmic signal that you are ready for November 20th. Do not be afraid. Do not for 1 second believe you have lost anything of value, for a divine liberation is unfolding. Yet one crucial question still hangs in the air, shimmering with potential. How will you know with absolute certainty that you are walking your true path? What are the specific, undeniable signs the universe will send you? Could it be those repeating numbers, 111, 222, 444? Could it be a feather appearing in the most unlikely of places, right at the moment you feel most lost? Or a melody, a powerful and driving beat, playing in a random store that makes your heart tremble, as though you have been called to battle by name? My dear Aries, those secrets, that cosmic roadmap, is waiting for you just ahead. Part 2 of our journey will open that door, revealing the unmistakable signs that the universe has placed along your path. Stay with me, and if you have ever endured a separation only to realize it was not a loss, but a divine intervention, write it down below as a soul's ritual. Let your words become a beacon of light, guiding not only yourself, but someone else who desperately needs to hear your truth. Aries, after November 20th, you are going to discover something absolutely extraordinary. What you thought was lost, what you thought was an ending, was only a seed being planted in the fertile, fire-kissed soil of your soul. The universe never leaves you empty-handed. It only does what is necessary, clearing the old earth, so that true prosperity, authentic passion, and pure, unconditional self-love may finally bloom. I have seen so many Aries souls well beyond their 60s, believing their lives were set in stone after a heartbreak or a career change. Yet, at an age when they thought only quiet routine remained, they found a new passion, started a new venture, or discovered a love that was not about compromise, but about two sovereign fires burning brightly together. It seems the universe always saves its most magnificent rewards for the hearts that have endured the greatest battles and still dare to believe in their own strength. In the great cosmic laws, there is a promise. After the battle comes the victory. After the struggle comes magnificent joy. The universe has never allowed a heart that can fight with such purity to live in the shadows. It has seen everything you gave. It knows every sacrifice you made. And it is preparing a gift for you, a reality for you, greater than anything you have ever dared to dream. It is a law that cannot be broken. No loss exists merely to break you. Every single loss clears the way for a new, more aligned victory. I will never forget the story of an Aries woman I once met. After her business partner and best friend betrayed her, she believed her professional life was over. The company they built together crumbled. She lived in a state of shock and fear, afraid to ever trust her pioneering instincts again. Yet one day, at a local workshop, she met a group of young entrepreneurs who were inspired by her story, by her resilience. They didn't come to fill a void, they came to be led by her fire. That spark of collaboration ignited something within her. Today, she is a mentor and investor, guiding a new generation of leaders. She told me, if not for that devastating betrayal, I would never have realized my true purpose wasn't just to build one business, but to build up the builders themselves. This is your truth, Aries. It is the deepest cracks in the earth that reveal the volcanic fire within. For you, this is not just a personal experience, it is your sacred mission. You have been given a divine place in the turning of the cosmic wheel to be the living, breathing proof that every ending is only a doorway into a new season of magnificent creation. On November the 20th, you will no longer see that day as the day you lost something. You will see it as the day you found yourself again. In your lighter step, your freer laugh, the reflection of a new, untamed fire in your eyes, you will know that you have been reborn. So right now, place your hand upon your heart. Feel its rhythm. Can you sense it? A new life, a new energy, is flowing through your veins. A power you thought was lost is now returning, stronger and more brilliant than ever before. And this journey does not end here. The fire within you is not only meant to illuminate your own path, but to become a beacon for others. In our next chapter together, we will go deeper into the journey of Aries, becoming living proof of the soul's indomitable strength, so that you will not only be healed, but you will become a source of healing and inspiration for the world. Do not forget, beautiful warrior, seal your choice with a like, share this message with another Aries who needs to hear it, and subscribe as a sacred declaration sent to the heavens. I have chosen the light, I have chosen myself. Let this fire spread, touching other hearts that are waiting to be awakened. Aries, if you have walked with me to this very moment, allow me to whisper something simple yet profoundly true. You have not been lost. Your heart has never run dry of courage, and life, after all its winding turns and fiery trials, still holds for you the most beautiful, triumphant victories. November 20th will no longer be a day you remember with a scar. It will become the day you smile softly to yourself and say, "This was my beginning." For loss does not define you, Aries. The way you rise again, with more love, more passion, and more fire than before, that is the true, indelible mark of your soul. Believe that when one door slams shut, the universe has already built a grander gate for you to charge through, one filled with the light, the love, and the peace that you are so incredibly worthy of. I want you to take one last deep breath with me right now. Let your chest fill completely with the promise of this new dawn. Then, exhale gently and realize that your heart still beats, still endures, still longs to conquer new worlds. That is the clearest sign that you have so much left to live, to love, to create, and to lead. And no one and nothing can ever take that away from you. If you are listening to these words, I believe you are not only hearing with your ears, but feeling this truth with your very soul. And your soul deserves to be reminded, you are worthy, you are powerful, and you are never, ever alone in your battles. I want to send you my deepest gratitude for bravely opening your heart today, for allowing your spirit to be touched, for walking beside me through this sacred journey. And more than anything, I want to bless you. May the days ahead bring you joy in the heat of action, love in the most unexpected of alliances, and the fierce protection of the cosmos surrounding you like an impenetrable shield. Remember, every single heartbeat is a declaration that you are still here to keep writing your epic story. And I believe, with all my heart, that your story will shine more brilliantly than ever before. If these words have ignited something within you, leave a trace, a comment, a like, a share. Let it be a soul's ritual so that your light may reach many more hearts. And carry this blessing with you as a gift. May you always be at peace in your power. May you always be loved for your fire. And may you always find the path that leads you back to the warrior within.